guy. I like Apple products. So I'm going to click on Apple and see what they have new for Apple. Okay? I see that they have the little mouse. If you just scroll down the page, you begin to see other items. Okay? What I want you to look for, let's go look for a, let's do one thing. Let's go back up for a second. I want you to click on Home, and just follow me for a second. Click on Home, go back to Online Store, go back to Chantilly Store. On your left-hand side, go down to Laptops. Okay? And that's midway down. You see laptop batteries, etc. Click on Laptops itself. Okay. All right, now it's going to show you the many laptops that they sell there. And I want you to get in the habit of when you find a site that you like to use, see what grading system or conditions that they give you for these items. Cedar PC sells new items and refurbished items, okay? Remember, when you go back to post it to eBay, you want to be honest and tell them what kind of item you have. This is a site where you could copy this information and then just paste it back into your eBay description. But as you scroll down on this site, you'll see where it says the condition of the item. And this condition, the first item, is a grade B. Okay? They come with a 30-day warranty on these items. And you see additional information, this has a white spot on the LCD. Okay? So you want to make sure you know as much about the product as possible. Me personally, I like to sell new items. So I'm going to go back up and I'm going to sort for new items. And new items is... Okay, right where it says keyword, all brands, and then price range, where it says max, I want you guys to put $1,500. Okay? Put $1,500, because I'm not going to pay $1,500. I don't care what it is, unless it's a car. I'm buying for $1,500. I'm not selling on eBay. But put $1,500 so we can get our search engine. So we hit search. Okay? And it should come back with some items. Hold on 1 second, I didn't get my search. Okay. All right. Okay, when you hit the $1,500, if you go over to number 9, it'll show you the highest items that they have. Okay? The highest items that they have right now are $750. This is an Asus laptop. You go down, you see the condition is a grade A. You always want, if you're selling laptops or computers, you always want to look at the hard drive and the speed. And this processor is a Intel Core. It has 4,096 megabytes, which is like 3 gigs or 3 or 4 gigs. And then the hard drive is a 500 gigabyte, okay? If you're one that want to sell this item, what should you do? Should you buy it? No, it's not what you do. I want you to copy the information, the Asus G660JX. I want you to highlight that. I want you to copy that information on your keyboard. And what are we going to do? We're going to take it back to eBay and search for it. Remember, the price says $750. Okay, everybody with me? I'm not going too fast, am I? Okay, we're very good, very good. So we're going to copy it. I want you to go back to eBay. When eBay pops up, I want you to hit Control Paste and paste that item into eBay's search engine. Then I want you to search for that product. It says no items, okay? That might be good, but don't leave yet. I want you to take out that number 1233. Take that out. Because remember, eBay is smart. Hit search again. Okay? And then I got keyboards on my end. And this is where your due diligence comes in. You want to make sure before you post that item that you got all the information. I'm going to take out black and see what I get. Okay? And once you take out black, we have 81 items. Okay? All right. Now, once you bring that over, you have to make sure you're doing your searches. On the left-hand side, it says what categories. Computers and networking, computer accessories, computer components. Then you see PC, laptops, and netbooks. That's what you want to click on. Okay? It only says 6 items. All right. Now, the 6 items that they have one item that's a 1 gig that almost looks like the one we have for $6.99. Someone has a buy it now for $7.99. I see a $7.25. I see a best offer for $1,099. Okay? Now I want to see, has anybody sold these? Okay? So remember, we're going to go down, buying formats, choose more, completed listings, and see how much is this item sold for. All right. Somebody sold it for $7.97. You got it for $7.50. You think you made $47. Caution. Shipping and handling on $7.50 was another $23. I don't want to make $20 off this item. I invested too much money to make $23. Someone sold it for $8.25. Okay, that's $50, $75. Not enough money for me. Okay, $6.74, $700. All right, that's not enough money for me. I'm gonna go back to CDPC. I'm gonna find a different item. Okay, just because you find the item don't mean that's the item you have to sell. Make sure you do your due diligence. So let's go in here and let's click on maybe page 6. Okay? Okay, I think I see something I like already. On page 6, I see a brand new Dell Studio 1537. Okay? 320 gig hard drive, dual core, grade A. I like this. I like this. Okay, it says Dell certified refurbished in the retail box. What am I going to do? I'm going to copy this information. Why? Dell, household name. Everybody knows Dell, right? Brand new or refurbished. And this is looks like it comes with a 1-year warranty. So I'm going back to eBay. Clear out your search when you get back to eBay. Okay? I'm going to paste in my Dell information. And let's go ahead and take out that number we saw from Cedar PC. And now let's search. Take out that purple and search. All right. Now let's see what we got going on. I see some people have it up there for $549, $567, $567. Let's go over here to complete it. Who's somebody said one? $374. Oh, we didn't complete it already? Oh, I'm already in completed sales over here. Okay, $567, $592, $180. That's an untested one. $305, $598, $592, $455. Okay, so before I would go ahead and move on this one, I would have to do a little more research. Okay, are we done? No, let's go back to Cedar PC. Okay, let's go to page number 4 and see what they have. Okay, I see a brand new item, $395, a Dell Inspiron 1545. Okay, and you're getting the item for $395. Go back to your eBay, put in Dell Inspiron 1545, and let's see what we get. All right, 162, 265, 409, 236, 489. How much was ours? 395. 395, and this one is 489, so almost $100 profit on that. Okay. Okay. So now for me as an experienced eBayer, I see some of this is because I don't think their descriptions are right. If you're getting a brand new laptop and you can get it for $400, $450, and it has specs of 500 gig, that's the one that I would move on. Okay. Remember, if I can make off 20 items, $80 a piece, I'll do that. If the item is one that's going to move on a 1-day, 3-day sale, okay? I don't mind making 80. If you're making 80 an hour, Okay, what kind of job you're doing? That's not bad. Okay? So you just have to depend on how much of a risk you want to take. Now, I want you to look at something else. I want you to go back to Cedar PC and then click on page number 1. And you see a pre-owned laptop for $178. Now, and I'm not touching Craigslist until a couple weeks from now, but if I can buy a laptop for $178, okay, there are many people who don't have credit cards, who are cash people, right? I can go to Craigslist and post, I have laptops, $250, okay? Now, once you start buying from Cedar PC, that's $178, but if you buy 5, 6, 7, remember you got our taxes back, you invested $1,000. If I can move 10 laptops and make $75, $80 off of it and become known in the city as the laptop person, I just created myself a business. I find me somewhere, somebody's office like Silk, where I can come in and sell my laptops. People come in, give me $250, they got a decent laptop, they can move on. Or I can go back, remember, I can go to the pawn shop, see what laptops they have in the pawn shop, give them a few dollars, put it on eBay, be honest, this laptop is for parts only. This laptop is for a high school student. This laptop is for an entry-level college student. The more honest you are, the easier it is for you to sell. Now remember, I'm talking about selling on one site, but purchasing from another site. You can go to Craigslist. People are selling items on Craigslist. You can invest, buy those items on Craigslist, do your due diligence, do your research, and sell them right back on eBay. Okay? One last site, and then we'll begin to wrap up, and I'll take questions after this. I want you to go to liquidation.com. And while you're doing that, let me give you one more secret. These secrets are going to get me in trouble. But guess what? All of us will be able to make a little money and celebrate our troubles together. When liquidation pops up, I want you to also, in all, and I would say all, in most of your major states, there's warehouses, and these warehouses are for items that were left at airports that people didn't claim. It's called unclaimed freight. The one in our area is like in Alabama. You can go to unclaimed freight and get items at a discounted price, okay? You go there, find items at a discounted price, and then you come back and sell them on your new eBay or your Craigslist. Okay, liquidation.com. Now, let me tell you about liquidation.com. Of course, again, it's free to sign up to join it, but liquidation.com sells lots. And remember we talked about the word lot before. Lots are it could be a storage unit that someone they pay their bill on. And inside the storage unit is computer, TV, might be 30 items. Where you get a chance to bid on that lot of items, okay? So, me, I'm a technology and sports person. So at liquidation.com, up top, I'm going to change my category to computers and networking, and then I'm going to say Apple. Okay? And now I'm going to search. Okay? When I change that to Apple and search, then I see the items that come up. Okay? And remember what I always say, let's go down to the ending time on your right-hand side. It says sort by. You say close on this side, it's called closing time. Okay? So I want to see the items that are ending soon. And the first item that pops up, closed on the 17th. It has 59 bids on it. It's 4 items in the quantity, and it says assorted notebooks. So I'm going to click on that. And what do we have? We have, looks like a Apple laptop, maybe a PC. Okay, so that's an Apple for sure right there. So I see they have 3 PCs and 1 Apple. If you know anything about Apple, your basic Apple is going to cost you about $1,000. Scroll down a little bit, it tells you the items. It's saying that the original manufacturer about $5,000 on these items, okay? And the highest bid right now is $924, right? So say this ends at $1,500. These items are worth $5,000, okay? If you put the items up there for $1,000 a piece, then you just made, $3 grand, okay, off an investment. So when you're selling, I know I talked about eBay, but when you're selling, I want you to get in the habit of going to the different sites and just seeing where you can get your products from. But start selling products that you already have at your home. If you do this, you will be able to make money, not next month, but you will be able to make money today. So I'm going to pause my portion and take some questions from those on the conference call and those that are here, and see what I can do to help you to begin to make money today. Anybody have a question? I'm going to put you on speaker so we can hear you here as well. Okay, I can hear you now. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yes, if you're selling brand new shoes, what you would do is, you don't even have to get the picture if you know the description of the shoe. You go to Google, type in that shoe. You can even put the manufacturer number and the color. When that shoe pops up, copy and save that image, put it on your desktop, and you go to eBay, upload the description, and upload that photo that you have. So you don't have to take that picture. You can find the picture on Google. And I'm glad you asked that question. Let me tell you another way to get products. If you have any kind of business license, okay, you get a business license typically in the city for $125, you can go to the wholesale shops in your city. If you live in Atlanta, Georgia, Buford Highway is the wholesale shop capital of the world. All you need is a business license. Once you go in there 2 or 3 times, they're not even going to ask you for your business license. You take your business license, you can go into these shops and buy sweatsuits, watches, jewelry, blue jeans at wholesale prices. If you get a lot of 6 pair of blue jeans for $24, you put them online, $12.99. You know, you can get your True Religions, and you can even get all of these Jordans and the like. Just go right there to those stores and purchase them. Okay? Anyone else online have a question? Or here in Atlanta? Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
This is Sister Effie. How are you, sir?
Fine, and you, ma'am?
Yeah, sorry I couldn't be there. I really wanted to. But my question is, will you allow those of us who participated to have the CD of this so we can kind of study it later on?
Sure, you'll have the CD, and I think we'll have the DVD as well, so we can walk you step by step. And then Jahi, who handles a lot of the business here for us, he'll talk to us about doing the one-on-one counseling. If you have several items, you know, I'll actually do at least an hour session with you one-on-one and take you through selling those items. But yes, for those that are on the conference call, the CD will be available, and I'll make myself available via phone.
Thank you, sir.
We have a question right here in Atlanta.
Did you start out with any, is it wise to start with any particular niche markets or niche things you're looking for, or is it just, you know, pretty much everything, or what have you found? Did you start out with a niche market?
Well, I'll tell you, excellent question. Thank you for that question. It's so much easier to start with something that you're familiar with and you're versed with and knowledgeable of. Mine was golf. I was a golf consumer, so I studied clubs. I knew which clubs I wanted, and then it was easy for me to begin to sell that club because I'm thinking from a golfer standpoint. You know, so when I'm typing in my information, what does a golfer want to know? Man, this club is gently used. You know, I scored 85 with this club. This is the same club that Tiger Woods putts with. You know, the more information that you have, it's easier for the consumer to have confidence in you to purchase that item. So if you're a network programmer or you know anything about computers and you're selling screens, it's so much easier because you know about screens. Cheryl talked about shoes. She likes shoes. So you can tell them when you walk with this shoe, the comfort that you have in your heel. If you sell suits, then you know the best suits to wear. You know the fabric. If you sell sewing machines, you know that Senior is the best or whatever. So yes, it is best to sell something that you're familiar with. but be a student of online sales and learn about other products. I have a website called smartmoneyconsumers.com. Let me tell you what I do with this website. And affiliate marketing is a whole nother way to make money. And this is another Patrick's secret. Lord have mercy. Once a month, I buy Consumer Reporters magazine, okay? Consumer Reporters magazine has the latest products, and I'm talking kitchen appliances, all the way down to automotive products. I take that information and put it on my Smart Money Consumers blog, okay? When I'm blogging on my website, I'm blogging from the magazine that I just purchased, right? But I'm selling those items that I do not have through Amazon.com, okay? And I know I talked about that's going to be in another 2 weeks. But I'm selling products that I don't have through affiliate marketing, okay? And that's another way to make money. And before we get to the next 2 weeks, go ahead and start doing some research on affiliate marketing. And that's where you're selling products that you do not have. You don't have to go invest, $5,000 in nothing I'm telling you to do. These things you can do pretty much free, and start your own startup capital and then begin to invest back into yourself. But once again, back to the question, yes, I totally agree. It's best to start off with a product or merchandise that you're very familiar with. Any more questions out there?
Yes, sir, Brother Patrick. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, yes, sir. Could you just walk us through how you would coordinate the time frame? If you're I'm still on liquidation.com and I'm looking at the time. So how would you coordinate the time frame to make sure that the item you're going to sell on eBay will be available when someone purchases it on eBay?
Okay, when you're back on liquidation.com and you're looking at an item, it tells you the time that the item is going to end. Okay, so this item that I'm looking at is ending in 1 day and 19 hours and 25 minutes. So obviously, if I know that I really want that item, is at $924 right now, right? I know that to win this item, I'm going to have to at least be in the $1,500 range to purchase these items. If I'm putting it on eBay, and now if you put it on eBay, people are going to start bidding on it. You got to make sure you win this one here, right? Okay. Now, if I put it on eBay, I have to at least put it on a 3-day sale. Okay? So 3 days, 5 days, or more. I can't put it on a 1-day sale because I won't have it. Now, let me go back to something I said earlier that I want y'all to put a pin in. On eBay and on this site, the ridiculous amount that I talked about, if an item has 20 minutes left, okay, never, this is a Patrick rule, never bid on the item until it's 1 minute left. Okay, listen to this. Never bid on the item until it's 1 minute left. Okay, in that 1 minute, I want you to set your computer, put your finger on the button to buy, right? When you click on buy, it's going to tell you to put in your amount. Okay, here's the examples. 1 minute left, the item is at $125. 1 minute left. In my mind, I'm counting 1 minute. 59, 58, 57, 45, 30 seconds. At 30 seconds, if it's $100 and something item, I want you to be at $5,000. I said, brother, you done lost your mind. No. I want you to be at $5,000 for the item that's at $125. What happens is, everybody's bidding those last seconds. They're going up $5, they're going up $10, they're going up. But you went up to $5,000. eBay is going to stop the sale at the time, not at the amount. So at the end of 30 seconds, if the last bid was $115, guess what? You just won it for $116, even though you bid $5,000. eBay is not going to have you pay $5,000. They're just going to take it up to the highest amount. So did y'all get that? So I ain't saying go spend $5,000. You just bidding. You're making a ridiculous bid. But just like those penny auctions, eBay is only going to increment it at $1 or $1.50. It's not going to increment it to that $5,000. Got me? That's how I guarantee wins on eBay. Okay? So we're going to begin to, last we had one more question. Anybody for one more question? All right, so I thank you all for being on the call and being here live today. I hope what I shared with you, and I know if you apply anything that I shared, it's definitely worth your $19. And you'll be able to make your money back that you invested with whatever item that you have in mind right now, that old cell phone, that old camera, those Jordans that you wore a couple of times, that mink coat that you want to sell, those shoes that you have, Sister Cheryl. All you have to do is go home now, apply the principles that I just showed you, and you'll be able to make your money. So thank you so much for listening. Tune in about 2 weeks. I'm going to do Amazon.com, and I'm going to show you. Remember all those textbooks for those classes you failed when you were in college? And those textbooks sitting on your bookshelf? Guess what? That's money sitting at home. And I'm going to show you how to use those old textbooks and turn it right into capital for yourself. So thank you all for listening. This is PSM Enterprises. We're showing you how to make money in 2011, and I'm going to turn it over back to Jahid. Thank you again.